Bonjour tout le monde. So I'm just doing a quick update for the people who are not going to be in the conversation today that we're having about un nouveau truc. But I want to share the information that I learned last night in the AP webinar about the exam. Now they're going to come up with some more specific information and give bigger detail this afternoon. Today's Friday, April 3rd. So they're going to give more detail in that, but I wanted to let you guys know what I know based on the webinar that we had last night. The first thing is that the exam is going to be on May 21st at 12 p.m. It'll be at your house. You're going to record it, and they're going to give us apparently some practice to practice the way that you'll submit the exam. There is a makeup day on June 5th at 4 p.m. If there's a problem with submitting on May 21st, they're going to time it. It'll be a 45-minute exam, and it's going to be based on the conversation and the cultural comparison. Now, I don't know how they're going to make that last 45 minutes. I don't know if they're going to have multiple of each or if they're going to give you more time and expect more development. I'm not really positive about that. But they say you do a 20-minute task, and then you'll have 5 minutes to submit, and then another 20-minute task and 5 minutes to submit. But like I said, I don't know exactly what that looks like. We're supposed to get a lot more detail regarding exactly what it'll look like this afternoon. But I wanted to let you guys know now that we know it will be the conversation and we know that it will be the cultural comparison. You guys are really set with the cultural comparison. We've done a lot of them. We're going to do more of them. My plan between now and May 21st is to give you one conversation and one comparison every week. And I plan to give you video feedback like I was doing when we were in class, like I tried to do every third activity or whatever. Um, but I'm going to give you feedback on each one of these because now I have a little bit more flexibility in time when I can do that. And because you guys don't have graded assignments, I still want to give you that feedback and tell you what I think this would receive on the exam in terms of a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Um, some of the other things that we learned, there's going to be a timer on the screen. You'll have the option of turning the timer off, but I encourage you not to because if you don't submit your work in the timed amount, like in the time that you're given, those 20 minutes or those 5 minutes or whatever, then you will not, it won't be accepted. And that is a little bit frightening because tech problems happen, which is why they have the June 5th makeup day. But frankly, you're going to want to just get it done and get it over with at the end of May. Um, and you're going to have the option of either, well, no, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say you're going to have the option of typing and uploading it or handwriting it and uploading it. But that only applies to other exams with written responses. We only have spoken responses. Um, Now, they do understand that you do have access to other resources, and they are going to be apparently using some strategies for catching cheaters. One of those strategies I know is that they will send a copy of your exams to me. So if you guys suddenly have perfect French when you didn't before, I am obligated to say that it's fishy. So be aware of that. Don't put me in that position, please. I don't want to because I care about you guys and I want you guys to succeed. But you also don't need to be using Google Translate and other resources and stuff like that. Um, so don't do it. And then apparently, after you submit on May 21st, I'll get your responses by May 26th. And so I'll hear what you guys did. I can't grade it, obviously. I'm not a grader yet. I might be this year. I don't know. I applied for it. Anyway, I can't grade your stuff, but I can hear your stuff and just kind of be aware of that. Don't use any kind of outside resources. You guys are smarter than that and you're better than that because you guys are more than capable. So that's all I know right now. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the updates that they give as time goes on too, and let you guys know everything that I can. Also, for those of you who are not in the conversation today, I'm trying to kind of create a weekly schedule for us with a couple of different types of activities to practice with one another. And then also like at different times. So right now, what I'm planning is on Monday we will have like a séminaire. I call it le litige de lundi, which is basically like a discussion about the stuff that you read about the week before and things like that. I have it set up in like a Socratic seminar format, and I have an outline for you guys to use to prepare for that. So it's obviously nothing graded, but the outline is for you to prepare to be able to ask questions and things like that. Except for Jay, like you're the only one where it's kind of like up in the air whether it will be graded or not. So just kind of be aware of that. Then on Wednesdays, we're going to play games. For some of the people that joined, we played Gimkit on this Wednesday, and it was actually really fun. I'm going to find some kind of game that we can all play together, be it Quizlet Live or Gimkit. We might do some other types of games. I've learned about a few that we probably could do on a Google chat. Not really positive though. And then that will be at 9 o'clock. So Monday was 11:30. Wednesday's at 9 o'clock. And then I was thinking about Friday nights. I mean, you guys are all friends, and normally you hang out with friends on Friday night. So Friday night at 6, I was thinking we can just talk about the week's news. I have an activity set up where you go and you find an article, and it can't be negative. It has to be something positive. If you guys have seen the John Krasinski Some Good News thing, that you should check it out, SGN. It's really funny. And it's good news. It's just good stuff. So we're going to look and talk about that. I am given that we're doing the cultural comparison, I'm thinking about doing something like like everybody picks a country. I'm not really sure. I'm planning that all out today. To figure it out. Anyway, like I said, the news we'll be talking about at 6 o'clock on Friday night. I'm trying to consider the fact that some of you guys are working. If those times don't work, please let me know. I think I might do a survey since you guys have a better idea of what your schedules are looking like these days. Anyway, I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. And we're going to get through this. You guys are already set for this exam. It's really just about practicing and getting back in the saddle and being ready for it on May 21st at 12 p.m. Anyway, hopefully I see most of you guys in the conversation. I'm sending this out on Remind so everybody will have it anyway. Okay? Très bien. Au revoir et bientôt.